Hello guys, this is Octavius from North American Archery. Thank you so much for tuning into our channel. Today I got a special video for you. My custom bow from Stalker Stick Bows just arrived, the Wolverine FXT. I'm gonna give you my first impressions. Stay tuned, you enjoy. Alright guys, like I said, today we're going over the Wolverine FXT by Stalker Stick Bows. I haven't shot this bow a whole lot. I just got it today and I'm excited to give you my first impressions of it. It won't be a full-on review on this bow because I haven't had it that long. But give me a few days and I'll have some other videos coming out on what I do to it, how I tune it to what I want to do and stuff like that. But for right now, before we go any further, enjoy this unboxing. My initial impressions, my initial responses, trying to figure out how to navigate the nervousness, if you will, when you first get your custom bow and you want to make sure that everything is like you want it to be. Go ahead and watch this and we'll continue on in our impression video. Okay guys, here we go. We're going to unbox it. This is my first custom bow and I'm really looking forward to opening this up and seeing the work that South Cox did for me over at Stalker Stick Bows. I owned an A&H Archery for years and I love it. It was actually given to me, but this is the first time I ever got a custom bow made. It was for my birthday. My wife asked me what I wanted and I said a custom bow, and it's awesome. And my birthday is actually this week. I'm looking forward to getting this thing set up and shooting all week and all weekend and trying to plan my first hunt as soon as possible. So let's open this up. I don't know what to expect, a little nervous about it, and we'll see kind of what our thoughts are on it. Never thought in a million years I would get a custom bow this year, but when my wife said, yeah, I'm gonna get you one, you've been wanting one for a long time, because she knows that I always do manufactured bows or bows I get on the cheap. So let's go ahead and open this up. So got it broken off here to see, kind of got all the seals broken, I should say, because it's a lot easier that way from experience doing an unboxing. First initial thoughts is, wow, that's awesome. What this is, this riser right here that I had him make me is Bacote and Calero walnut. So the Calero walnut is the dark brown, and the Bacote is the one you can see the grains in. Here's the front of it right there. It's pretty nice. You can see it's not real glossy. That's how he makes his bows. This has got a 6-pack grip, so it's not as pronounced. Like sometimes it goes really far out and it really just something I don't really like. I wanted a little bit more lower profile on it. So you got the Bacote, which is right here, the Calero walnut, which is the dark part, and this green is his mosaic look, and the mosaic is very much a nice feature, and it's green and it has a maroon when it comes to those mosaic squares there. Then I also had him checker the grip right there, so that's awesome. He already has the rest on there as well. That's great. I'll do a full review on it, but I want to give you my initial responses. You can see the Bacote is edging all the way up the riser, top and bottom, and then the Calero walnut is around the handle itself. You can see that rest is kind of angling up a little bit. You can see that right there really keeps that arrow from falling off the shelf with it leaning up like that. So that's awesome. So let me set that down real quick, and then here's the limbs. Let me see if I can get this out without putting a nick in them before I even hunt with them. Let me set this camera down and then we'll go back at it. Okay guys, I'm back. Let me get this limb out right here. Here's the limb right here, and she is a beauty. There is Calera walnut going up the whole limb with antler tips on there. And the back obviously is also Bacote, and it goes all the way down to what it says on the back here, which is 64 inches is what my bow is. 56 pounds at 28 inches. And you can see that this right here is also Calera walnut right here in my fade out right there on that limb. That'll show when I put it on the riser. And then on the side here you can see that it has that Calera walnut as well. You can see there's not a high gloss on this at all. Okay, if you can see that on camera, not glossy at all. It's made for more of hunting. It's not going to have a reflective part on it at all. He doesn't put a lot of gloss on his bows. So that is the actual top limb, I believe. And then the bottom limb is the same thing. Stalker stick bows right there. The Wolverine FXT by Stalker stick bows. This one here says 61-inch string, 7 1/8 to 8-inch brace height, right on the limb. A lot of bowyers don't do that. I know that from experience by getting different bows over the years from people that didn't want them anymore. But basically, that is it. So I'm gonna get this sucker put together here as soon as possible. But that is the bow right there, the limbs and the riser. Then this right here is the string that comes with. I think it's a 14 strand string. Already has the knock point on it. We're going to see how this shoots with no string silencers, because I think that if it's quiet, I may not even put none on there, even though that's sometimes hard for me to do because I like the aesthetics of it. Got a bow stringer in here. Already have one of these, but it's good to have another one. You can never have enough bow stringers. Right here you have your free enrollment for Archery Mechanics Basics course. If you want archery mechanics and you want a course to go through, you can do this free with Tom Clum. That's pretty awesome. Let me set that aside. My string is 64 ammo is my bow, 61 inches my string. It's Mercury, 15 strands, excuse me, not 14 strands. Red, black, and yellow. Yeah, this is awesome. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else in this box that I'm missing. That's it, pretty much it there. So that is the bow. Let's get it all put together. Okay guys, I want to remind you that as I got this put together, like I said I would here for you, I haven't shot it yet. This is the Wolverine FXT model, and obviously you can see that it's beautiful. It seats pretty well on the lines of the limb to the actual riser itself, so it flows together really nicely, as you can see. Okay, you can see on the back here, same thing. Really good craftsmanship. Flip it over on this side right here. You can get inserts in here if you want it, but I chose not to because sometimes I won't even have a quiver on this bow. I'll just use my back quiver and spot and stalk with it. So yeah, it's not a glossy bow at all. It's not going to shine a whole lot. It's primarily going to be used as a hunting bow. Look at the severe recurve on this. I should say not recurve, but R&D, reflex deflex. This is a long bow, and you can see how severe that is. Okay, so I think it's going to be pretty good. Strings put on it, got the knock point already on there. It's tiller for split finger. So we're going to go ahead and shoot this a few times and see how she holds up. Okay guys, as you can see, that is the unboxing, and right now what I want to do is I want to shoot the bow a little bit so you can see it from different angles. I'm a firm believer that when you first get any bow, not just a custom bow, you want to shoot it, get used to it before you start tuning it, before you start getting arrows made for it, string silencers on it, putting a bow quiver on it. You don't want to do that. You wanted to shoot the bow as it was when you got it, to get used to it. I had to learn that the hard way over the years. I would get a bow, put string silencers on it, get my bow quiver on there, make arrows for it, and do all this stuff, and I barely have a relationship with it. So I'm gonna take a couple days and just shoot it, take it to a 3D course or two, shoot here on my property, just take it around and show it off a little bit, if you will, and get used to how to wield this beautiful weapon that South Cox has made. Now the thing is that anytime you get a new bow, there's going to be some challenges because you don't know it that well. So today I'm just going to shoot it a little bit since I first got it, just got it I should say, and go from there. So let me shoot a few arrows. I'm not really concerned right now on how far the distance is or anything like that. I just want to shoot the bow to get acclimated to it. So I got a target right over here. I'm going to back up a little bit here and shoot it. The string is a little noisy right now because there's no string silencers on it. Very little hand shock, if at all. I'm drilling it about 10 yards. It's pretty darn good. Wow, that's pretty good. This bow shoots really well right out of the box, guys. These bows that he makes are not as well known as maybe like a Black Widow bow or other bows out there, but they're just as good, if not better in some ways, in my opinion. They're all good boy companies, Bowyers, and they make good bows, but everyone has a different thing about them. One thing about this model, and I told you in the unboxing, you can see how these limbs, the seams, just look very good on it. If you can look at that as I rotate that. These limbs have to be made for each riser. I have to send this riser back in on this model in order for South to make any limbs for it. I gotta send the whole bow in for him to make any new limbs. Probably gonna have him make some limbs for me coming up in the next couple of months. A different variation. I might get this, even though this is a recurve, I might get some even though this is a long bow, I might get some recurve limbs as well, but you gotta send the whole riser in because the fit and finish is so tight on this, you got to make sure that he can build it to where it can all flow together like you see right there. This is not just a plug and play type of setup like some bow companies do. So that's awesome. Also, to correct myself, I want to make sure that you know these are the mosaic accent stripes. That is an upgrade. Also, this is exotic woods on the riser. That would be an upgrade as well when you purchase a bow like this. This is also tillered for split finger. It's not 3 under. I'm not a 3 under shooter, but you can get it tillered 3 under if you want to. It's a nice bow. I thought I might have a little bit of hand shock because of the amount of wood that's on this, and it's not really heavy either. When I say wood, I mean the veneers. These are not like my A&H Archery one, which is the ACS carbon limbs. This is more, these limbs are a little bit more heavier than that. And I thought maybe it would be a lot of hand shock. No hand shock at all. And I'm just shooting the arrow out of my quiver that isn't tuned to this bow. No string silencers, no nothing. And I could go hunting today with this bow and harvest animals easily. I think it's gonna be good. I gotta shoot this bow a little longer to give you a full-on review. I wanna get some arrows tuned to it. I wanna get the string silencers put on it. I wanna make sure that as I'm shooting this bow, I give it a fair shake and I do things little. You wanna adjust little by little when you're tuning the bow. I was, like I said, bad at that. I would just do everything to it at once in the first day. And I've learned you gotta build a relationship with a bow like a person before you know what that relationship will need for a long-term commitment, okay? So my initial response is guys, this is an awesome bow by an awesome bow maker in South Cox. I think that you won't be sorry if you go to him. I got his information right now on the screen. Give him a call, see if he can help you. He has A&H Archery. He has Stalker stick bows, and I think Dyad bows. There's 3 bow companies under one roof. I already have an A&H Archery bow. It's a long bow, one piece. I've done a review on the channel about. Now I have a Stalker stick bow, and I'll probably go to him for another bow in the near future. But right now, before I give it any more further information on this bow, I want to tune it a little bit and make sure that I know what its full capability is in the next couple of days. So I appreciate everything you guys do. Please, I would reach out to him, see what he can do for you. It's going to be a little bit of an investment, but I think that he will help you navigate the process like he helped me navigate it, because I was new to building a custom bow for sure, and he learned me on how to do that. So guys, thank you so much for tuning into the channel, tuning into this video. I'm going to get back to shooting this bow and having a good time, but I have more videos to come, a lot of great content on the channel. So until next time, you don't have to get ready when you stay ready. All right guys, we'll talk to you later.